one. Oh, Professor Alexander, you're going to love this. Stumpy's is going to change the world.
You always talked in class about how important it was. Our generation was focused on fixing the ecological problems of the world, and we want to take an active role in fixing the environment from previous generations. Your care and thoughtfulness within our marketing class provide us a perfect opportunity to do just that.
One of the biggest problems facing the world right now is the deforestation of the Colombian Amazon rainforest. As one of the world's largest carbon sinks, when you're cutting down massive quantities of trees in that forest, the atmosphere is left with far more CO2 than it can handle.
The deforestation of the Colombian Amazon is fueling a global crisis. As Nico mentioned before, the less trees we have to absorb CO2, carbon emissions rise, worsening climate change and lowering air quality worldwide. This destruction means the loss of habitats for countless species, forcing animals and indigenous communities to leave their homes. Endangered species have faced extinction, and indigenous peoples lose both their homes and cultural heritage as they're displaced from the land they've relied on for generations.
The Colombian rainforest, which is vividly green and glistening under the moisture of the humid Amazonian air. Macaws and other birds soar through the air, while pumas and other animals roam the ground. The forest is loudly alive.
A family of adorable spire monkeys have lived within the dense area of trees for generations. These trees reach far up to the sky where you can really see the sun throughout the day. Every day, these two sisters go swimming and swinging from tree branch to tree, collecting their meal. They have spent years here cultivating numerous generations of offspring and living from the banana trees and protecting the area that constantly gives them home.
One morning, when these girls woke up to gather bananas, they realized that the trees that they had called home had been chopped down, and the land that was once green was barren and uninhabitable. With wide, teary eyes and firmly clasped hands, they stared into the barren hellscape that they once called home.
Now, they must start in a new, luscious grove of trees, a completely different environment they're not adapted to be living in, with animals they're not used to. But they pick themselves up and slowly start walking towards a new home.
Our solution is to reforest the Colombian Amazon, targeting areas that have been devastated by deforestation. We will carefully select regions that have suffered the greatest damage, focusing on places where ecosystems have been disrupted and wildlife displaced. We plan on planting trees in areas where they have been chopped down and cultivating them until the habitat has been restored.
We will personally be on ground zero in Colombia, mobilizing every member possible in our global community and every resource we have in order to accomplish this. We will not rest until our mission to reforest the Colombian Amazon has been completely 100% fulfilled.
We flew out Greg and Susan, a young, newly married couple, excited to begin their life together to the Colombian Amazon, specifically with the purpose of helping us replant the trees. They believe that this is a great honeymoon for them because they know that they are going to make a direct impact into the future of a habitable environment so they can raise kids and feel comfortable that they can also have future generations. As they are boarding the plane, they are feeling hope for the future and an immense sense of excitement and pride to be able to help firsthand combating a global catastrophe.
As they initially arrive, they are moved to tears when they see the barren, burning horror that is now the deforested land. But as they replant the trees, they watch as their formerly black and gray area becomes green again and animals slowly start returning to their homes.
Professor Alexander, your generation's negligence is the root cause of this issue. Your generation's greed and obsession with petroleum-based goods, such as the packaging on Reese's peanut butter cups, has pushed our planet to the brink. How dare you?
Lucky for you, Professor Alexander, Stumpy's is here to save the planet. After learning about how deforestation has led to poor air quality and the destruction of endangered species homes, you will feel compelled to want to take action against it. With our brand, we will bring together our sustainable consumers that will want to move forward, learning from the mistakes of the past and creating a greater future, one tree at a time.